We just finished Startup Weekend, which had 100 entrepreneurs showing up on Friday night, very excited to launch their businesses. By the time we were done on Sunday, there was 12 pretty well-developed business concepts with business teams behind each one of them. Come Monday morning, they're trying to figure out how to take it to the next level. So that's why we thought, well, what are 10 ways that you can get your first $50,000 to go forward? Number 1, the Olin Cup. Held annually for the past 10 years, the Scandalera Center's first prize has been $50,000. But this past February, the entries were so good that not only did the top pitch see green, but the judges determined the companies in second and third place deserve Startup Award too. And negotiations got underway to make awards for them as well. That's 3 lucky startups getting $50,000 each. Number 2, Capital Innovators has just announced their next class or round of investments from the St. Louis Tech Fund. 6 companies will each receive investments of $50,000 over the next 3 months, as well as intense mentoring to prepare them for their own demo day. And Capital Innovators will launch another class right after that, and then again, and then again. They're planning 2 classes a year for 4 years. That's 40 companies getting at least $50,000 each, plus the mentoring, plus the free rent, plus the host of other services. Number 3, Arch Grants. Brand new to 2012 was Arch Grants. Through business plan competitions, Arch Grants selects folks like you for an opportunity to start a business in downtown St. Louis with $50,000 in non-dilutive capital. After receiving an initial Arch Grant, startups have the opportunity to secure a second round of up to $100,000 in funding. Arch Grants' multi-year campaign intends to invest into 30 companies, $50,000 each year, starting with 10 companies this summer. Number 4, more broadly, the annual St. Louis Regional Business Plan Competition, sponsored in the summers by Edward Jones and presented by the St. Louis County Economic Council, has been a big boost of $50,000 for Pulse Therapeutics last year and Mobius Therapeutics the year before. And no, the word therapeutics need not be present to win. Number 5, 6, and 7, local angel groups. Led by the St. Louis Archangels and their $28 million of investments into 27 companies, there is also the newer Billiken Angel Group, and launching this year is the Financial Services, or Finserve, Tech Angels. Angel investors are helping early-stage entrepreneurs in St. Louis find their wings. Number 8, BioGenerator. BioGenerator has it all for the promising seed-stage life science entrepreneur. Their accelerator labs can provide wet lab space for early operations and proof-of-concept studies, and they have world-class mentoring in addition to the spectrum of early funding, starting with the Spark Fund that invests up to $50,000 to pre-seed ideas. To date, BioGenerator has invested into 25 startups and put $3.3 million into the earliest of company formations. Number 9, double down. If you have success with any of these programs, apply to the state of Missouri IDEA funds. The Missouri Technology Corporation has programs to help companies of various sizes and needs, but specifically they have Tech Launch to help iTech entrepreneurs overcome seed challenges by matching or co-investing with an award of equity or convertible debt of up to $100,000. And finally, number 10, if you're within the walls of academia, the University of Missouri, St. Louis University, and Washington University of St. Louis all have internal funds to help launch companies from the intellectual property from within their walls. In addition to the $50,000 slugs that many of these companies will find available to them, it's the complement of other things that make that $50,000 go a long way. It's the professional service providers, accountants, attorneys, fundraisers. It's the deep bench of mentors that can help them avoid some of the pitfalls and mistakes that oftentimes burn up an entrepreneur's capital. There's the flexible space like T-Rex, where companies can go month to month, a whole host of things that make sure a company is going to be successful.